What's up, resellers? I'm Rebecca and you're watching Rebecca the Reseller. Thank you for joining me today for another What Sold on Poshmark video. I love them and I hope you do too. This was a great week. If you are new here, thanks so much for joining me. Hi, I'm Rebecca. I'm a semi-full-time reseller and I sell on Poshmark and ThredUp, and I dabble in lots of other things, and all of those things you can check out down in the description below. So I hope you will. I've got some free downloads available. I've got all the things I recommend. You can go ahead and get your free Poshmark strategies checklist there. So I hope you'll check out that description. Also, of course, I hope you'll subscribe. This channel is all about reselling content, how to increase your Poshmark sales, Poshmark tips and tricks, selling on Poshmark, and of course, videos like this, What Sold on Poshmark. This week, my ASP was $35. So I had some great sales. I'm looking forward to sharing with you many of the great sales that I had, but it all resulted in an average sales price, ASP, of over $35, and I'm super thrilled about it. Now, I do want you to stay tuned till the end through the whole video because I share some of my big bundles which contributed to that high ASP. The big bundles I'll share at the end, and after that is when I'm going to go through with you what my profitability was for this week. I'm excited to share with you what sold on Poshmark this week as I result in over $1,200 in sales. It was exactly $1,222 in sales. Let's get started with a quick sales summary. Okay, the drama continues with trying to show you this graphic. Hopefully this works this time around. So we are going over sales from February 13th through February 19th. At that time, I had about 780 active listings. I listed 66 items this week. My goal is to list 70 a week, so I'm a little bit off the pace. And I listed a total value of $4,780. It would be great if they all sold for that, wouldn't they? So as far as my sales report goes, I had 28 total sales. So again, that's not items sold, it's sales, actual orders. The total dollar amount of sales from my On My Rack Poshmark closet, so my thrifted and boutique items, is actually $994. I know I told you guys up front and my total sales were $1,222, and that is true. But as you know, I have a second closet and I do sell reseller inventory boxes, several different kinds on that second closet. And so I did a total of $228 in that closet. And I just thought for myself, I'd like to start tracking that number. So my actual clothing that I'm selling to customers was $994. And then my reseller boxes was $228, resulting in over $1,200 in sales this month. Now, all of these metrics here are just for the $994 in sales, just the On My Rack closet. So that way we're talking about the same thing. My average ASP, as I said in the beginning of the video, was over $35. So it was $35.50, which is fantastic. That's an average order price. So it's not the sale price per item. Again, I'm tracking orders or sales, not items. And my average day was $142 in sales. And then for the boutique report, I did $179 in boutique sales this week. So this is down a bit, but I'm not worried. I just relisted all of my items, so it's going to be a little bit wonky for a couple of periods of time here. I think that was before this, or I'm sorry, after this. Hopefully the boutique sales then will start going. I'm not listing anything new in the boutique, so it has a lot to do with that. And as I said earlier, be sure to stay tuned till the end for my big bundle sales and for my profitability and COGS for this week. Let's go ahead and take a look at the sales. Okay, so as you know, I like to go through and just kind of scroll through all of the sales so you can get an idea of everything that sold this week, and let's dive in. Okay, so here we have an Anthropologie brand Akote, I don't know, Akote, I'm not sure, skater girl print button front shirt in extra large. This was super cute, had like little roller skating and like roller derby girl and all of that. And I put in a few of those keywords here: skateboarding, roller skating, that type of thing. And it is an Anthropologie brand, and I'd love to have gotten more for it, but it sold for $25 and I am cool with that. Next up is an Eileen Fisher pull-on velvet pants in black. That sold for an offer of $30. I usually have many, if not all, of my Eileen Fisher pieces unless it's something super significant. I just listed for $50 and then I take offers on them. So $30 was a great price for me for these Eileen Fisher pants. You'll see I have a bunch of Eileen Fisher sales this week. Next up is a Lily Pulitzer hot pink, I don't know how to say this name, Amile, I don't know. open front cardigan, and this sold on an offer for $40. I also have this particular sweater available in white listed in my closet. That hasn't sold yet. Next up is a Bloomingdale's 100% cashmere sweater. So this was great. I sold a bunch of cashmere sweaters this week, many of them on offers, and I think I've talked about this before. I was 1 week behind in my pricing. I did fix it now. So I had talked about the idea of raising the prices of my cashmere because they're going on 50% offers, which is fine. I'm happy for them to sell, but I'd like to get a little more for them. So usually I have many cashmere sweaters listed at $50, and then they sell sometimes for $25 when I send out my 50% offers. So I've raised many of the brand name ones to like $60 and $75. That way, when they do get the 50% off sale or drop, they're going to still be within the $30 range, and we'll see how that goes. If they don't sell at that point, I'll probably drop it back down. But I just wanted to make that point so you know you can still sell cashmere any time of year. I'm still selling sweaters. I'm raising the prices on them slightly and seeing how that affects my sales. Next up is this Aritzia Babaton Kirby long belted sweater. It was super soft, really pretty. Had to do a little photo editing just to be able to get that maxi length to show up right. It was a combination of photo room and the over app, but I was able to do it and it was worth it. I had this listed for $100 and it sold on a 50% offer for $50. Lily Pulitzer Lori dress in white. This sold for $50. This is a boutique item. I have a couple of scarves that I'm experimenting with. One particular scarf in a different colorway has sold well. This was the first one of this colorway and it didn't sell for $25. It sold for a 50% offer, so for $12, but I'm still doing okay on the price point on that and profitability with that. So I may be getting more into scarves. It's just hard because there's so many colorways and I just don't know what is popular. I'm not a scarf wearer, and so it's hard for me sometimes to feel like I'm picking the right thing on these. Next up is a White and Warren 100% cashmere sweater. I actually think that this sweater went to the same woman that bought the other Bloomingdale's sweater. I mentioned this person last week. She's purchased several items from my closet and I really appreciate all of her purchases and her support. I'm not sure if she's a viewer, but she obviously would know who she is if she is, and I appreciate it very much. So this was another $25 cashmere sweater sale. This I talked about on Instagram. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll kind of know about this. If not, I'm at Rebecca the Reseller on Instagram, and it's a Peter Nygaard woven floral print slit kimono. It sold within a day of being listed, even before I was able to get the stock photo up. I had it listed for $50. I got an offer for $35. I immediately took it. When I went to go and send it out, it still had the security tag on it because I purchased it at a local buy sell trade store on clearance. And I was like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? It sold, and for whatever reason, I didn't notice. I guess maybe you could, I don't know, like if you could even see it, but I took photos of it, listed it, didn't know that the security tag was still on it. It was like complete craziness when I had to figure out how am I gonna send this out. So I thought about going back to the store, but that's time and tolls for me to get to the store. I didn't really want to do that. I was going to order a heavy duty magnet on Amazon to get it off. Then I searched YouTube on how to take off a security tag without a magnet, found a way to do it from a video, did it myself, and was able to make it work. I do go through like the story a little bit in my Instagram. Man, it was like an epic morning and I was so proud of myself when I was able to indeed get the security tag off of this item so that I could ship it out to the person. Oh my God, reseller drama, you guys. But hey, it was all worth it for a great $35 one-day sale. Yes, please. Hello. I knew that somebody was going to like that. Like, I don't usually pick up Peter Nygaard, but I knew somebody would want this. It's very busy for me, not something I would ever wear. I just knew it. I was like, somebody want that kimono. Next up, another Eileen Fisher piece, white knit open front cardigan. This actually had some flaws, some discoloration, so I was fine with this going for $25. No big deal. Next up is this Lululemon, the everyday skirt in true navy. It sold on an offer for $45. We went back and forth a little bit on this because this is an item that I paid up for, but I did get back my investment. I did make a profit. I've mentioned this on a couple of items. Some of the things I've paid up for, they've worked out, but barely by the skin of my teeth. So I've really taken a step back as far as the paying up for items go. Like when I mean paying up, I mean like paying $15 and $20 an item type of thing. They're working out. They are selling. I'm getting my money back. I'm just not getting as much profit as I'd like. So I really need to watch that and be careful with it, but it is a strategy that I would like to do more of in this year. Next up is a DVF, which is Diane von Furstenberg, new Julian 2 jersey wrap dress in black. That sold for an offer of $40. Now, this is one of those brands where it's like, I could sell it on Poshmark, I could sell it it on ThredUp, you're probably going to get more for it if it sells. But on Poshmark, it sold, and DVF is a pretty good brand for me for Poshmark. So it's kind of one of those, you could do either way, but I'm happy this sold. Maybe I didn't get as much for it as I could, you know, if I did it on ThredUp, but I'm okay with it. Next up is a bundle. So now we're getting into the bundles. These are super great. So I had a bundle of an Eileen Fisher 100% silk cream blouse and an Eileen Fisher pull-on knit pants, size large. Both of them size large. And this is, I just wanted to bring this up because if you have a bunch of stuff to list, you know, it doesn't mean, like, obviously you want to list it all, but if you have things that are like sizes or brands and like sizes, I'm not saying bundle them together. I'm saying list them separately because someone may just buy one, but then you get bundles like this where you're like, I'm really glad that I had listed both of these items within a decent span of time so that they were both there in my closet for her to pick and bundle together. So she gets a great deal, she gets a new outfit, and I get a really nice sale. Now also, this is where it lends itself to, like, the bigger the closet you have, the more at bats you have for people to make bundles. And so if you have a closet that has a lot more items in it of similar caliber, because I won't just say fill your store with all the things, but like here I have many Eileen Fisher pieces in similar sizing, and so I was able to sell many Eileen Fisher sales this week, including a bundle, and then we'll get to even another bundle. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think I sold 8 Eileen Fisher pieces this week alone. So it's just something to think about. Next up is a boutique bundle sale, and you know I love those, and I use it as an opportunity to share with you guys that I do have a Poshmark boutique course. It is linked down below. If you've ever thought of expanding your Poshmark closet and earnings with a boutique, I highly encourage you to check out my course. It's self-paced and you can catch it anytime, but in this particular situation, I run a promotion where they can bundle 3 items and then they get free shipping, and in this particular situation, she actually sent me an offer of $35. So I wasn't going to send her the free shipping. I just took the offer, but I do have a promotion of $35 in free shipping on 3 jewelry items. And so I love sending out 3 jewelry items because they're small, they're inexpensive, and I'm able to make a good bang for my buck, great profit on here, and someone gets a nice boost to their wardrobe in their accessories and jewelry category. So this was a great sale. She got 3 these stone chokers, 1 in pink, 1 in turquoise, and 1 in white. So it was a great sale. Next up is the Mega Eileen Fisher bundle. I posted about this on Instagram. Eileen Fisher organic linen ribbed cardigan, large. Eileen Fisher 100% wool soft open cardigan, large. Eileen Fisher 100% silk pull-on pants and tote, extra large. Eileen Fisher linen blouse, large, petite. And so here's what I'm talking about when it comes to sizes. Knowing what kind of sizes will do well, having multiple pieces by the same brand in the same size will allow someone to pick out a whole bunch of stuff that they're gonna love and make a bundle. So this person got a great deal. It was an offer of $130 on $200 worth of stuff, and I got $104. Yes, please. So fantastic on that. And then here was, things are happening. Here is a great bundle. Banana Republic alpaca mohair draped vest. That was really pretty. And one of the examples of like mall brand type things, I think I'm going to do a video about mall brands and bread and butter brands, but like, look at this. Look at how nice that is. Like, that is so nice. And that's like a cool standout piece made of good, you know, fabric, alpaca and whatever I said, mohair and wool. Like, there's quality here. There's something that stands out here. It's not just your everyday random polyester Banana Republic top. Okay, so there's a reason why I put that in my store. And then the person bundled it with a similar style of item, a new with tags Lululemon Live Freely wrap in black. And so this I paid up for, but this worked out really well. Like, this particular sale worked out the way it should, where I paid up for the item. I don't remember exactly what the cost was, but in that $15 to $25 range, somewhere in and around there, you know, was able to have it, you know, I had it listed for $125. It is new with tags, and it is a cool standout piece. And so how did the order work out? So the whole offer was for $125. So for me, and free shipping, that's okay with me, because that Banana Republic, it's not like I just want to give things for free, but if you think about it, it's kind of like I included that in for free. That's where she gets the deal, and I did the really good deal on the Lululemon piece. And so my earnings are $92. I still made a great amount of profit here, and this woman got some two really good pieces. So I feel like that was really, really awesome, in my opinion. Now we're going to talk about the statistics that you've all been waiting for: COGS, profit. So this actually, I got a couple comments on this the last time when I included it, and so this time I thought I would do the same. So we all know that I did $994 in sales off of 28 sales this week. So my average cost of goods is $4.37 at this point. So that comes to $122.36. So that leaves my profit at $871. So this week I profited $871 off of the On My Rack. I'm not doing all the profit on the reseller boxes and things like that. That's a separate thing. I did include that in my overall numbers, just so you guys know that I did sales on that, but I'm not going to include my, COGS and profit for that portion of it. So for the On My Rack, I did $994 in sales. It cost $122 for, I forgot to do the fees. $994, I always figure 30% fees. So that's $298. Okay, guys, I made a mistake. Now I'm doing this on the fly. I tried to have it ready for you, and I did it on the fly. Okay, so $994 in sales, minus $298 in fees, minus $122 for cost of goods, $574. My apologies, guys. $574 in profit. I knew that sounded too good. I was like, how is that possible? And I was like, oh, I'm just going to go with it. And then I'm glad I realized it now that I didn't include the fees. So sales minus fees minus cost of goods gets me profit of $574 this week alone, and I feel good about that. Now again, that's not taking into account any supplies I bought, any subscriptions that I have, like just general operational things, but this gives you an idea of what kind of sales I'm doing, what my costs are for the items that I'm selling, and how the profitability goes. And again, I'm only listing about 10 per day, and I was able to profit over $500 this week again, and that was consistent from last week as well. So I feel like that's good. Maybe it's, something for you to reach for if your sales and profitability is lower. Maybe you do better than I do. If you do, let me know what you're doing. I would love to hear about it. But yeah, that's everything I have for you this week. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below if you enjoy hearing about a lot of these statistics that I'm sharing as far as ASP, an average day, and COGS and profitability. I want to give you guys the information that's helpful to you for you to get a picture of, what I'm up to and how you can translate a little bit of that into your business. So I'm not just doing this to, brag or just to put up another video. I actually want it to be helpful for those that watch it. So let me know in the comments below how your sales are going, and if there's anything else to include in this what sold video that you would find helpful, and if what I'm sharing is helpful to you in your business. I wish you a wonderful week full of sales, and I will see you in the next video. Like on the way out, subscribe so we can hang out again, comment down below, and check out that description. See you next time. Bye. Oh, and watch whatever video comes. There's like so many things to tell you. Watch whatever video they're suggesting. That would be awesome too. Thanks. Bye.